Hello and welcome back to the Bluayado channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We have some new information this week. We have some monthlies that's also going to change to weeklies, and we have some new additions to weeklies. And we also have calendar changes. So Roundhill was also listening to me and figured out how to pay you every day of the week with the offerings they have currently. So this email came out 16th. So yeah, let's look at that update first. Roundhill announces distribution calendar changes. So effectively, next month, starting in July, the Ethereum coverage of YETH is going to transition from monthly to weekly distributions. And they also figured out how to do it. That's too big. I hope you can see this. So they are officially paying you every day of the week now. So you can get every day of the week offerings from Roundhill now, which is awesome. So Monday is Maggie, that's their Magnificent Seven. Tuesdays is the weekly pairs, which we're gonna have some more of those in a second. I'm gonna give you those. Um, Wednesday is the week, which is a T-bill one. They probably need some more offerings on Wednesday, which I'm not gonna get into that again. But Thursday, we have the crypto cover calls, which is YBTC and YETH. This is the new update here. YETH used to be monthly. And then Friday, we have the indexes cover calls for Russell, NASDAQ, and the S&P 500. So now, by just buying from one company alone, you can possibly get paid every day of the week. So that's the update from Roundhill. Now, next update from Roundhill is I was telling you guys about it that we're going to have some new offerings from on the weekly pairs. Yeah, these are weekly pairs. These are individual ETFs, single stocks, and they're a little bit different from Yield Max because they do. Let's go. The Roundhill Weekly Pay ETF Suite is an innovation fund series designed for investors seeking weekly income and amplified exposure to single stocks, right? These first of the this is the first of their kind ETFs aim to provide weekly distributions and enhance returns equal to 120% of the given single stocks calendar week price return before the fees and expenses. So we had five before. So the new ones are Amazon coverage, Berkshire Hathaway coverage, Robinhood coverage, Meta, which guys are Netflix. Meta is Facebook. We also have Netflix, so that's a new one. So five new ones: Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway, Robinhood, Meta, which is Facebook, and Netflix. So that's a new one. So now we have 10 offerings for weekly pays here. I don't even see the ticker. I looked last night. I didn't see the ticker available in my brokerage yet, so it might start trading soon. But they put them out there. When is this supposed to happen? Oh, so it launches today. So yeah, that's probably why I didn't see it yesterday. So it's gonna launch today. I didn't see a price yet. I assume it's gonna be $50. I assume, yeah, yeah, it's about $50. So 49.98 right now. So yeah, I assume they're gonna come out at $50. So let's assume $50. Are you gonna buy right now, considering the market? So the first payment is gonna be next week. So yeah, you can buy, try to get in between now and next week. Declaration date is the 27th. You're gonna get paid on Friday, the 1st of July. So we'll see what happens. If you guys want to get into those new ones, that's what's new. Also, we have some new weekly ones from Defiance. Defiance changed their oil enhanced option ETF to weekly. It used to be monthly. And they also changed, which one? Gladdy. They also changed the gold one. Yeah, the gold one used to be monthly and now it's weekly. So two new changes on Defiance. A whole new offering of five from Roundhill. And they changed one in Roundhill from monthly to weekly. So yeah, we're stepping up these weekly payers, man. All right, so that's enough of the updates. Let's get to the numbers. We're gonna start with Curve because Curve paid already. So Curve, which came out on the 16th, and that's gonna be Apple and Google coverage from Curve. So ticker AAPY, underlying stock is Apple. It's paying 0.25 per share. And next one is GOPP. The underlying security is Google, and it's paying 0.35 per share. So that's Curve. Next, let's look at, what are we missing here? MST. MST came out yesterday. So MST is going to be a whopping 27 cents. So MST is a leverage plus income fund for underlying stock of MicroStrategy coming out from Defiance. And that's 0.2717 per share. 2717. Just put it in here anyway. Next, we're going to look at. We get Rex shares ready? I think we got Rex shares ready. Let's go for Rex shares. Rex shares. All right, so they announced the distributions for the new ones, weekly distribution announcements. And what do we get here? So this is coverage on MVII is coverage on NVIDIA. Payday is today, the 18th, and it's paying 0.1051. That's pretty low. 10 cents for MVII. These are like $20 stock, like $25 stocks, but still, that's pretty low. Next up, these are the first time paying for these down here. These are their first payments. Ticker TSII, which the underlying security is Tesla. It's paying 0.3030 per share, 30 cents. That's not bad. Next up, MSII is coverage on MicroStrategy. It's paying 0.1453 per share. I'm thinking that's kind of low. And then lastly, we got COII, which is coverage on Coinbase, and that's paying 0.3066 per share. So these are, win or miss here. So obviously Tesla and Coinbase did better than NVIDIA and MicroStrategy this week. Coming out of Rex shares weekly first payments here. You can decide yourself. I think TSII and Coin is pretty good, but this MSII seemed to have fell short to me. That's just my opinion of it. That's the numbers. Next up, we could look at the Roundhill indexes. Let's go for that. Roundhill indexes. All right. These numbers are low too. Well, you know what? It's a war going on. Let's not forget that. Israel and Iran, it's Middle East. So, Roundhill S&P 500 coverage, ticker XDTE, 0.222549 per share. And next up is Roundhill coverage of the Nasdaq. Ticker QDTE is 0.204734 per share. And then last up is Roundhill Russell coverage. Ticker RDTE is 0.243990, which this is better than last week, so let's put it that way. So that's all right. I mean, I guess for the state of the stock market right now, it's pretty red, a lot of stuff going on. These numbers are not terrible. So last up is coverage on YBTC, and that's 0.201106 per share. So that's the indexes from Roundhill. Next up, we got Defiance coverage. And it's right on top here. And they have the new ones available also. So it's longer now. So it's way longer now. So first up, we got ticker QQQY, which is NASDAQ coverage, paying a distribution rate of 38.75%. And that's going to be 0.1929 per share. This is still paying on Friday. They didn't make any changes on the payment date. Only one that I think made a change on the payment date is going to be Yelmax. So these guys are still paying on Friday. So ticker QQY, 0.1929 per share. Next up, ticker WDTE, which is S&P 500 coverage, with a 30.96% distribution rate. It's paying 0.2021 per share. Nice. That's pretty good. It's about the same as Roundhill, so I guess this is what it is this week. We got IWMY, which is the Russell coverage, with a 51.42% distribution rate, and it's paying 0.2381 per share. All right. Okay. And then we have the new ones that change from monthly to weekly. And this is ticker USOY, which is oil options. And that's going to be a 75.40% distribution rate. Wow, that's pretty high, I guess, but it doesn't seem that much. But 0.1461 per share here. And then lastly is gold options coverage here. Which is ticker GLDY. It's 34.84% distribution rate. It is paying 0.1236 per share. So that's Defiance. And the two new ones that turn to weekly. Let's go for Globex. Where's Globex at? What's that new one? I didn't set myself up for emails on that one. I gotta go to actual site. I didn't do that. I didn't get an email on that one. This is search. All right, so this is the Bitcoin ETF from Globex. Bitcoin exposure, high income potential, weekly distributions. That's what they're going for. Upside potential. And got some more people that bought into this. It was 100,000 last time, so 20,000 more people bought into this. And this is weekly distribution. I was probably one of those people. I just bought into this. So here we go. What's the dates here? So their X date was the 16th. They're gonna pay you on the 20th. So Friday. Also, this is normally Thursday payment, but it's paying Friday because the holiday tomorrow. So the first payment from BCCC is 0.1939 per share. So 19 cents for Bitcoin coverage, which is pretty close to what Roundhill did for YBTC. I think they paid 20 cents. So yeah, I guess it's on par for the first payment out of Globex. So that's not too shabby. But let's get to what everybody is here for. Yield Max Group B. That's where we at. Group B. Nvidia, the highlighter. Yield Max Group B. Oh wait, I do have this just popped up in my thing in case anybody bought it. I don't personally own it, but it is right in my face. Maggie. Maggie came out at 7 o'clock this morning. So I do have the number. I will give it to whoever bought it. This is a $53 Magnificent 7 from Roundhill. So the pay date for this one is going to be Monday. Probably due to the holidays. That's why the dates are off a little bit here. But anyway, Magnificent 7 announced today. Ticket is Maggie. This is from Roundhill. And it's paying 0.2756 per share. I don't really normally announce this because I don't own it, but it was the top email I just got. So I happen to mention it. But let's go to Yield Max Group B. Again, I had to put this in Excel because the emails they send out now doesn't allow you to expand it, and it's super tiny. So it's I mean, you can't see it. So I put it in Excel. So let me just bring that up. All right, Yield Max Group B. First one is Chippy, the semiconductor ETF. And this is the weekly pairs we're starting out with first. It's 0.4056 per share, and that's a 39.53% distribution. Nice. Next one is GPTY, which is the AI and Tech ETF, and that's 0.3226 per share, and that's 35.91%. Not too bad, actually. That's pretty good still. That's like it's about what it normally is. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Let's put it that way. Ticker LFGY, which is the crypto and tech industry one. Again, this is pretty consistent too. It's paying 0.4684 per share, and that's a 63.05% distribution rate. Next up, we got ticker QDTY, which covers the NASDAQ 100, and that's 0.2342 per share, and that's a 28.57% distribution rate. Now, this is the one that blew out the Defiance and Roundhill here, right here. Here we go. Ticker RDTY covers the Russell. It's paying 0.3265 per share, which is a 37.71% distribution, and this is way higher than Roundhill and Defiance. Next up, we got SDTY, which is the S&P 500 coverage, is paying 0.2233 per share, and that's 26.63%. Ulti is a little bit down this week, 2 cents down from last week. You know, Ulti, it's everything volatile possible is in here. So there you go. 0.0875 per share, and that's 73.92% distribution rate. YMAG, our version of the Magnificent 7, in Yield Max here is paying 0.1691 per share, and that's 57.82% distribution rate. Next, we got YMAX, which is the last one on the list here. YMAX is everything in Yield Max. Weekly paying here is 0.1424 per share. So nice. That's pretty good, actually. It's nice. So 55.07% distribution rate. These two weeklies it's all right. These are like 13 and 15 bucks. So this is a really nice payment. Now we're back to the monthlies here now. First up, we got Babo. Underlying security is Alibaba. And that's 0.4314 per share. And that's a 35.88% distribution rate. Dips, if you thought Nvidia was going to go down, then you would have bought dips. That's a short of Nvidia. And that's 0.2922 per share. And that's a 45.02 distribution rate. Next up, we got FBY, which is Meta for Facebook, the old Facebook. And that's 0.5363 per share. And that's a 41.44% distribution rate. Then it's their gold version. Here, gold miners option, ticker GDXY. Ooh, this is nice. This is really nice. I guess gold is going up. When times of crisis, people go to gold, which is true, which is probably right way to go. That's probably the right way to go. Because gold holds value through everything. Crisis, whatever could happen, gold is the option. So yeah, that's a good idea. So GDXY, the gold miners one, is 0.8449 per share, and that's going to be 69.06% distribution rate. Next up, we got JPMO, that's JP Morgan underlying stock, and that's 0.2774 per share, and that's a 21.85% distribution rate. Marrow, underlying security is Marathon. This is pretty good payment. This is 1.2073 per share, and that's a 71.88% distribution rate. Next up, we got Marnie. I sold out of this, full disclosure. I have sold out of this. Underlying security is Mardana, and that's 0.1900 per share, and that's 102.74% distribution rate. Check the price. Check the price on this. Just a reminder. Next up, which is the highlighter here, we got Nvidia. Wow, we didn't even make $1. I'm surprised. Didn't we make money this month? I thought we made money. Could have got 90 cents at least. All right, Nvidia. NVDY pays 0.6721 per share, and that's a 53.15% distribution rate. Wow, Nvidia. I'm upset about that. I got a lot of these. I'm really upset about this. It can't even make $1. I could at least got 80 cents. I would have been happy with 80 something cents. 60 something cents seems like, were you trying, Yo Max? Were you trying? That's all I gotta say. But Plady is still holding true here. Plady, underlying security is Planeteer, and it's paying 3.26 per share, and that's a 62.55% distribution rate. But again, I have to go back here because I own way more of Nvidia than I own a Plady. You know what I'm saying? I own 80 Plady versus 950 Nvidia. I would have loved Nvidia to be $3.26. Let me tell you that. That's my own wishful thinking here. But at least I would have liked 80 to 90 cents. Preferably $1. Tell you the truth. Preferably $1, but at least 80 to 90 cents because you guys made money this month. You made money on those trades. Why are you not giving it out? Why? That's all I gotta say for that. But Marrow did well. I didn't check the prices of this stuff. Let's look how much. Let's see how much these things cost. Let's see. What are they going for? Let's look at Murney because is that zero yet? I feel like it might go to zero. Murney with the 100% for this month is $2.42. This is now been downrated to like a penny stock, and it's the ETF. So again, that's why I said watch that 100% on this one because this is a $2 stock. They paid you 19 cents on a $2 stock. which is why it looks like 100% distribution rate. So not so hot right there. Marrow, how much is that going for? $22.16 yesterday, and now it's 21.96. It might go up. It's paying out $1.20, so Platy, what do we look like today? Because I got to take $3 out of this bad boy tomorrow. Oh, 67. It's going up. 68. It's worth it for $3.26. So $68. They got to take $3 out of this tomorrow. So should be 65. Still pretty good. All right, it could hold it. It could take that hit. It can take it. Nvidia, what are we going for? 16.45, 16.49, up 2 cents. All right. So that's still holding the price still, at least. What else we got? We got the new ones. USOY. I don't really know anything about that. This is the oil option that just turned weekly from Defiance. So it's a $10 stock. Okay. So it's only $10 and now it's paying weekly. I don't know what this thing started out as because I wasn't watching it. The next one from Defiance, the new one is Goldie, I think. Defiance Gold Option Income Fund. That's an $18 stock. Now it's going to be $19. Now it's paying weekly. So that's interesting. We got the new ones. What are the new ones again? The new ones from Amazon. See I'm glad I didn't buy the Berkshire one from Yieldmax because now the weekly payers have a Berkshire option. So let's BRKW. I don't know if these are available on my brokerage yet because they just started today, but we'll see. You still got time. You still got another week to get into these. Yeah, they're not actually on here yet. Is it BRKW? Not even on Yahoo yet. So yeah, it's probably you probably really can't buy these yet. Maybe tomorrow. BRKW. Yeah, Yahoo's not even ready for these bad boys. That's probably why I couldn't even see it in my own brokerage yesterday. I tried to find it in Charles Schwab yesterday. I didn't really try the other ones. I didn't try E-Trade or anything like that. I only tried Charles Schwab last night, which probably made sense because they just started today. So maybe they'll put them up sometime between today and tomorrow. But yeah, I can't pull it up yet. So, but as we saw on the website, they most definitely will be starting at $50. So, um, yeah, $49.94. So these are gonna be $50 stocks when they come out. And I probably go for the Berkshire one, weekly one, versus the Berkshire one from Yieldmax, which is monthly. That's about all I'll probably do. I did buy a couple of stuff this month already. I don't plan on buying anything else. I'm just gonna be paying down my margin. I don't this week. I'm not impressed by anything from anybody enough to say I'm gonna buy anything today, except for possibly getting into these new weekly options that you have from Roundhill. So that's my strategy today. If they come out, or most likely they'll probably be available on Friday because we got the holiday tomorrow. So enjoy your holiday off, guys. This has been really long. Sorry, but we had a lot of updates going on. So yeah, let's just put it together one more time. What's available now? Weekly pairs. Now we got 42 options for weekly pairs, and before I just did this list and we had 34, and now we have 42. So Monday we got Roundhill Maggie. Tuesday we got Granite Shears. Available options here. Tuesdays now we have 10 options from Roundhill or individual stocks, which is crazy. Wednesday we got Rex Shears. Wednesday we also have Week, which is that T-bill one. Thursday we got Global X. And then we got MST from Defiance and also from Roundhill. Now we got the crypto ones. So Thursday is pretty decent. Wednesday, we got Rex shares, thank God. But yeah, yeah, we got Rex shares. So all right, that's cool. Friday, we have Defiance indexes and now the oil and gold options. Yield Max, we got all of these available options from Yield Max. And then on Friday also we have the indexes from Roundhill. So now, yeah, 42 weekly options that I personally know about. So yeah, you can get paid every day of the week now, literally. And you could get paid every day of the week by just covering one set of index ETFs, which is Roundhill. You can just buy from Roundhill and get paid every day of the week, or space it out with these and go into these other companies. So there you go. That's the recap. Some new ones, which is the highlighted yellow ones and below them. That's new. That's what's new. And we got 42 weekly options that I know about. If you know about any more, let me know in the comments or something like that. Again, have a great holiday. See you again on Friday for payday. Gonna have a couple of stuff to fill in because it's so much. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. This is Bluayado channel. See you next time.